We meet today at a time of great celebration and rejoicing as the class of 2026, donned in their school colors, their caps and gowns, walk to receive what they have rightfully earned, the title of graduate of a North Carolina public high school. All the while, every member of their family, every community member, and every educator who had a role in making this day possible beams with great pride. And we want to join that celebration because we too are proud of the class of 2026 and what you say, how you reflect the best in North Carolina. But let's pause for a moment and reflect on the class of 2026's 13-year journey in our public schools. First of all, we're grateful for every parent who in the fall of 2012 walked, or in some cases carried, their precious little future graduate into their kindergarten classroom, where they were warmly greeted by a smiling, excited kindergarten teacher. How has our state supported the class of 2026? Well, when they started kindergarten, North Carolina was 47th out of 50 states in teacher pay. 13 years later, we're 46th. In per student investment in 2013, we were 47th. 13 years later, we're 50th out of 51, including the District of Columbia. Moreover, in our spending effort, our ability to invest in our students based on the strength of our economy, over the past 13 years, we've fallen from 43rd to dead last, 50th. So what does that say about the choices our state is making? What does it say about how our state cares about your children? Some may argue that these facts prove that we can educate our children on the cheap. In North Carolina, we don't want our children to get a cheap education. We want them to get the best education. So imagine with me, for the class of 2026 and for your child, if our state had fully invested in them over the past 13 years. Perhaps that teacher you really wanted your child to get would not have left for more pay in South Carolina, Virginia, or Tennessee. Perhaps your child or your child's classmate would have received at school the mental health and healthcare supports from a healthcare professional to address the anxiety, depression, or other health issues they face each day. Perhaps that program that your child was so excited to be in would still be available and wouldn't have to be eliminated due to state budget cuts. Perhaps more children would excel in reading and develop a deep love for reading sooner because their K-3 teachers would have a school-based literacy coach, much like Mississippi provides to their children. And perhaps all of our public school students would have attended pre-K, like so many children in so many communities in South Carolina are experiencing. Perhaps more students would be joining the class of 2026 and graduating this year and in future years. In short, imagine if our state's commitment to our children matched the talent and the commitment and the dedication already in our public schools today. Well, that's our vision, to work together, dedicated to leaving this state a better place for our children. And so we invite you to join us in the big push to convince our state that the right school choice is to fully support your child and your public schools. That no matter where you live in North Carolina, your community can have the best schools with the best teachers for the best students in our nation. So today, let's take another step in our journey to being the best by celebrating the terrific class of 2026. Would you join me in celebrating our graduates?